What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here in this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I want to talk about the Rebel title and whether or not it might be worth it to go for that title, because when you scroll all the way down to the 250th spot on the leaderboard, you'll realize that you only need to buy 132 packs in order to be eligible for the Rebel title, right? This is a rare title. Not only that, you're going to be guaranteed at least 13 Grim Bardoon Smiths and 1 Mantaroth, right? The rare promo and the legendary promo. So there's a lot of good stuff coming in the mix with that. I don't know how to price the promo cards just yet. We've kind of like delved into that in the past, but maybe we'll focus a little bit more on that in the future once we get closer to the actual date. But the Rebel title is something that's a little bit more interesting because it is a rare title and there is a market for titles. Now, I don't know how much volume is actually going through these titles, but when we go here and check out the marketplace, you can see that the other rare titles, right? So you got the Legionnaire at 135, the Watcher at 150, and I believe the Scorcher's one as well for 150. These are all. They add a lot of value. I mean, they were going for much higher than I expected. Now, I do believe the Rebel title is going to be, there's going to be more supply of the Rebel title. There's going to be 150, I believe, in total. But if we can expect it to be at or around the same value, and keep in mind, value is determined by the person who's willing to pay the price, right? So if it's going for $150, that doesn't mean it's actually valued at $150. It's valued at whatever somebody's willing to buy it for, is truly what the case is. And I mean that in the sense of, like, if you're looking to sell the title to recoup some cost, that's where things get interesting, because you're buying these packs for $4 a pop plus vouchers, right? If you're getting vouchers for relatively cheap or free, and if you're getting DEC at or slightly below peg, you're getting them for about $4 a pop. Now, if you take $150 from this, or even 135, and divide it by the amount of packs that you're getting, if you were to sell this, you would actually be saving $1 per pack, right? So again, I'm not talking about if you want to get the Rebel title because you just want to flex it on your flex it in game, but if you wanted to use it as a way to potentially offset some of the cost for packs, it could get interesting. Now, the question then becomes, how high is that threshold for the 250th spot going to go? I have no idea. That's what I actually wanted to ask you guys, if you want to throw some predictions out for that one, just because I think that one is probably going to have the most people going after it. Obviously, the higher up you go, there's only a few people that it can actually attain, right? Like the top 6 for a summoner spot, design your own summoner, the top 30 for a legendary title, the top 100 for an epic title. So I think most people will be fighting for a spot here. But even still, it's kind of crazy that you could get a title, right, on top of the promo cards, a title that is going to give you that value of $1 or more per pack back, right? So you could be buying packs for roughly $3 a pop right now, which is kind of what we're seeing on the secondary market as it is, right? So again, the market's always going to market, and it's always going to find its equilibrium. We're kind of there right now, even with people selling packs and packs being, I guess, artificially lower right now in value. That's not a price prediction. That's not financial advice, but we just know that people are cycling packs right now in order to try and get the higher spots. But, ultimately, it does make me wonder what that final number is going to be like, and if it's going to be appealing even for someone like me that is feeling the FOMO for sure, but wanting to see, where the chips may land. Now, we only have, a little bit more than a week, probably like a week and a half until the end of the sale. And don't forget, pre-sale. And don't forget that land is going to come in and, disrupt everything next week in terms of, hopefully setting everything on fire, burning a ton of DEC, burning a ton of SPS. And, the game economy could look very different by the end of next week, which is when the sale is supposed to end. So, that being said, all of those factors, wild cards kind of included, where do you think the final number is going to be? So if we go back here to the shop page, where do you think we will land in terms of the minimum amount needed to secure that 250th spot. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd be curious to hear where people are predicting, and let me know if you're planning on going for it. If you're willing to say it out loud, of course, right? I mean, there's a lot of names that I'm starting to recognize around this area, so maybe you don't want to play your cards so wide open. But if you're willing to, I'd be curious to know A, if you're going for it, and B, where you think the final number is going to rest for that 250th spot. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. I will catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.